Welcome to Care Master Tips, where we help you master your car, save money, and drive smarter. Today's video is for every single person who owns or plans to buy an automatic car. You may think that automatic transmissions make driving easier, and you're right, but that doesn't mean you can drive carelessly. In fact, most people driving automatics are making dangerous, expensive mistakes without even knowing it. From bad habits that destroy your gearbox to actions that could lead to accidents or costly repairs, we're breaking down 17 critical mistakes you must avoid in an automatic car. Some of these may surprise you, and some may sound familiar. Either way, by the end of this video, you'll be driving smarter than 90% of people on the road. 1. Keeping your car in drive while stopped for long periods. Let's say you're stuck in traffic or waiting at a red light. What do? Most drivers just keep their foot on the brake and leave the car in drive. Seems harmless, right? Wrong. Keeping the car in D while idling creates continuous pressure and heat inside the transmission. Over time, that pressure leads to wear on the clutch packs and internal components. If you know you'll be stopped for more than 30 to 40 seconds, shift to neutral and pull the handbrake. It's a tiny habit, but it can add years to your transmission's life. 2. Shifting into park before the car stops. This one happens more often than you'd think. You're parking, rolling slightly forward, and, without thinking, you shift into park before coming to a full stop. The problem is, inside the transmission is a little metal pin called a parking pawl, which locks your wheels when in P. If the car is still moving when you shift, this small pin absorbs all that motion, and it wasn't built for that. Eventually, it bends, breaks, or snaps, leaving you with a massive repair bill. Always let the car come to a complete stop before using park. 3. Not using the handbrake on hills. Here's something even veteran drivers get wrong. Parking your automatic car on a hill and relying only on P to keep it from rolling. You might not feel it, but all the weight of your car is pressing against that parking pawl we just mentioned. Over time, this causes excess strain on the transmission. Worse, your car could lurch or roll when you try to shift out of park. The correct method? Stop the car, keep your foot on the brake, engage the handbrake, and then shift into park. Simple, safe, smart. 4. Shifting between drive and reverse without stopping. Let's say you're trying to do a quick maneuver, maybe a U-turn or parking into a tight spot. You go from drive to reverse or reverse to drive without letting the car stop fully. This might save you 2 seconds, but it's doing serious internal damage. Why? Because the gears inside the transmission aren't meant to change directions while moving. Forcing the shift causes shock to the gearbox and mounts. Over time, it can literally tear them apart. Always come to a full stop before changing direction. 5. Coasting in neutral to save fuel. This is an old myth, that switching to neutral when going downhill saves fuel. But it doesn't. Modern automatic cars are designed to cut fuel injection when coasting downhill in drive. Worse, in neutral, you lose engine braking, meaning your car gains speed downhill, and your brakes have to work overtime. So not only are you not saving fuel, you're putting extra wear on your brakes and risking your safety. 6. Driving aggressively all the time. Hard acceleration, sudden braking, and constant racing behavior? Sure, it might feel powerful, but your transmission is suffering. Automatic gearboxes rely on fluid pressure and computer timing to shift smoothly. Abrupt actions confuse the system, create excessive heat, and wear out the clutch packs quickly. Smooth and gradual driving doesn't just save fuel, it extends the life of your entire drivetrain. 7. Ignoring transmission fluid maintenance. Most people religiously change their engine oil, but what about transmission fluid? It's just as important. Transmission fluid cools, lubricates, and powers the movement of your gears. When it gets dirty or old, your transmission struggles. You'll start feeling jerky shifts, slow responses, or slipping gears. Check your manual, but generally, you should replace transmission fluid every 60,000 to 100,000 kilometers. Also, don't mix brands or types. Always use what's recommended for your car. 8. Letting the car roll back on hills. Ever stopped on a steep hill and let your car roll back before hitting the gas? That rollback puts sudden shock on your transmission when it catches and moves forward. This is terrible for your gearbox, and dangerous for cars behind you. Use the handbrake or hill start assist if your car has it. Hold your position and gently accelerate forward. Smooth, safe, and stress-free. 9. Overusing the kickdown. Kickdown is when you slam the gas pedal to force a quick downshift for rapid acceleration. It's useful for overtaking, but using it constantly overheats your transmission and wears internal clutches. Think of it like sprinting. It's fine in short bursts, but if you do it every day, something's going to break. Use it when necessary, but avoid it as a habit. 10. Using the wrong gear at the wrong time. Some automatic cars have L, 2, or S modes for specific conditions. Using L or 2 at high speeds puts strain on your engine. Meanwhile, using D when going steeply downhill forces the brakes to do all the work. Learn your gear modes, they're not decorations. Use the right gear for the right job. 11. Forgetting to warm up the car in cold weather and freezing temperatures. Transmission fluid thickens and takes time to circulate. If you start your car and immediately drive aggressively, your transmission struggles to shift properly. Let your car run for 1 to 2 minutes before moving, just enough to let the fluids circulate and stabilize. 12. Resting your hand on the gear lever. This one might seem small, but resting your hand on the gear shifter while driving applies slight pressure on the selector forks inside. Over time, this pressure can misalign internal parts or wear them down. Keep your hands on the wheel where they belong. 13. Thinking automatic cars are maintenance-free just because they shift themselves doesn't mean they're bulletproof. Automatics require care, regular servicing, proper fluid levels, software updates, and responsible driving. Treat your transmission with respect, and it'll reward you with years of smooth driving. So, how many of these mistakes have you been making? Don't worry, most drivers are guilty of at least a few. But now that you know better, you can start protecting your vehicle from hidden damage. Let us know in the comments which one surprised you the most. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Care Master Tips, and turn on the bell icon for more smart driving advice every week. Thanks for watching, and remember, take care of your car, and it will take care of you.